We are grateful to our sponsors, Kelly Stafford with Stafford Tree Service and also Black Kow Cow Manure. If you need your trees trimmed locally, remember Stafford Tree Service at staffordtreesvc.com. And please visit Black Kow Cow Manure, that's K-O-W. Remember, both of the contact details are in the description below. Hi, I'm Stan DeFreitas, Mr. Greenthumb, for the Ask Mr. Greenthumb Gardening Segments. First off, I want to thank you all for being with us each week and telling all your neighbors and friends. We appreciate that. And we've been growing as a channel, and part of that is because of you. So we thank you. Hydrangeas. If you want a natural pH plant, this plant is a beautiful plant that will either be kind of pink in an alkaline soil, it's going to be kind of blue to purple in an acid soil, and it tends to be sort of a white if it's in between. Now, when we talk about pH, often I've talked about pH before. This is a little scale. This gives you different numbers of pH. pH is a scale from 0 to 14, with 7 being neutral. Anything below it is acidic, and anything above 7 is alkaline. Remember, 0 to 14, all plants like a certain pH. This plant will show it in its flower where the pH is. So this obviously is an alkaline soil. If it were real acidic, you would want to add some sulfur or soil acidifier to make the soil more acid if you were looking for a blue flower. So it's kind of neat to have a plant that actually is a pH resonator, if you will. Now, hydrangeas have been with us for a good long time. They're originally from the Orient. Most people think from Japan. So I guess we could say good morning, Ohio, which is what good morning is in Japanese. And we could say domo arigato doitemaste. Anyway, we could also say that hydrangea is one of those plants that I think kind of has a little bit of the taste of the Orient to it. It has this delicate, beautiful, controlled flower. And, you know, if it were an American flower, it'd probably be going off in 25 different directions. But in the Orient, often something that has a lot of beauty and neatness is appreciated. And hydrangea is one of them. The hydrangea has a nice dark green color. It likes to be fertilized lightly, probably every 2 to 3 months during the growing season. I would just use a good balanced fertilizer. People often write to me and ask me through email saying, what do I use for my hydrangea? Well, there again, if you want the bluish flower, think of something that's going to acidify the soil. If you want something that's going to be more of a pink flower like this one, you might think of some dolomite lime or hydrated lime that will give you a pH that is higher. pH is important to us. If you ask anyone who works with hair, they know about pH. If you talk to someone who's a nurse or in the medical field, they know about pH because it's important in their field as well. With us horticulturists, well, plants, it's important for us because if it's an improper pH, some plants won't grow well. You've got to remember, if the plant likes an acid soil, let's say it's an azalea, camellia, gardenia, and you have it in a very alkaline soil, the plant will start showing up with deficiencies like iron, manganese, magnesium, some of those elements that are quite important. So you want to make sure that you're giving the plant everything it can. And that's the reason when I do use a fertilizer, I normally one that has all the macro elements like N, P, and K, but also calcium, sulfur, and magnesium, which are also considered macro. And then the minor elements like zinc, iron, it's going to give us darker green, manganese, zinc, boron, molybdenum, all those trace elements are also important. There's 16 that are known that are essential for plant growth. Hydrangeas can be used in many different settings. If you're in a real hot area, I think they do best under partial shade. Don't put them out in that blazing west sun if you live in Arizona or Florida where you really get hit by hard sun. If you're more northern, you can probably take your chances and put them near full sun and you'll probably do fine. Hydrangeas make a wonderful plant for your landscape, and I encourage this pH type plant to be in yours. Remember that new videos will be dropping on your favorite social media platform every Saturday at 10 a.m. And if you like this video, well, do us a favor and hit the like button. If you like it again in the future, well, you can either watch it or get rid of it, but we want you to stay with us and hit the like button. So once again, thank you for watching.